Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my silver and gold gift bags. Cute little gift bag, ideal for maybe a little bit of jewellery, or as I've got on mine, good luck. You could put a little good luck charm, maybe a lucky stone or charm or something. But yeah, I think it's cute and would fit the gift perfect. Very simple, very basic. As I said, these are the charming sentiments, the dies and the stamp. The DSP is our exciting new silver and gold speciality paper, and it is sale-a-bration. So it is one that you can get for a spend of £45 or €60. Silver and gold, as I said. And we have spots and stripes. So I'm using the gold stripes for the one I'm going to make with you. And then we have gold spots too. Then we have silver stripes and silver spots. Absolutely gorgeous. 6x6. So a nice size. And they are only one-sided because they are speciality, but they are gorgeous. I've used the silver metallic edged cotton ribbon for this one, and for the one I'm going to make with you guys I'm going to use this beautiful new gold satin edged ribbon, which again I think is really lovely. So let's make it. So you need 2 sheets of the DSP for this, and you do need to trim them down, which I don't think I have done. How many times have I made that schoolboy error? So I want the thing to go this way, so okay, this might go horribly wrong, but we'll try it. 6x6, yes, no, I haven't cut it down. I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to take the inch off this way. So we'll see if my lines are going to run vertical or horizontal when I make it up, because I can't actually remember. Which isn't very clever, is it? But never mind. Right, I'm going to save those strips because you never know when you could use them on a card or something. Right, so both pieces you're going to score exactly the same. So on the short side we're scoring at 1.5 and not scoring at 5 because the paper's 5. Okay, and then we're going to rotate anti-clockwise and we're going to score at 1.5 and 4.5. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, so what I haven't told you there is, well, ignore me with that, that's not right. We'll go again. I will find a use for that paper, don't worry. Right, we're going to stick with 6x6, which I'm going to argue is 15 by 15. So, I now know, with my stripes running from left to right, I'm going to score at 1.5 and 5. I'm going to do the same on my second sheet, 1.5 and 5. Now I'm going to have to double check my measurements, but 15 by 15, and then we're going to go 4 and 12.5. Then we're going to score at rotate anti-clockwise and score at 1.5 and 4.5, and that will be 4 and 11 centimetres. Oh crumbs, no, I've already done that one. This will teach me for trying to do 2 pieces at the same time. Right, don't worry. Don't worry. So, I'm going to fold and burnish this one so that I then know that my pieces are in the right place. Score lines are in the right place on that other one because I've got an extra score line. So, fold and burnish all of those score lines. So I can do the ones that I know, which are these ones. And then I think this is the little one, yeah, so I need to score that top one there. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, you have a narrower part at the top of both of your pieces, and this is the bit that's going to fold in. Oh crumbs, look. Brilliant. Oh well, we're just going to roll with this because, do you know what, why not? Okay, I'm not going to stick that down yet because that is where I hide my ribbon. So that's that part. So at the bottom end here, on one piece, you're going to cut your wedges. I bet you probably watched me scoring that, going, turn it round, turn it round. But I'm so focused on what I'm doing that I just don't. Okay, so cut wedges out of the two corners at the bottom there for your tabs. On your other piece, you are going to cut the square away completely. Both corners, cut them away completely. Oh, crumbs, dog's barking. Okay, so on this one then, we are going to punch our score lines, and I think now I remember the reason I reduced this was because this won't fit. I remember now, but I don't want to reduce it by that much, so I'm actually going to take a half an inch off. So I will amend the measurements on my blog so that they are correct. Okay, so that will now fit. So I can now get this in and punch my holes. So if you want to measure, you can do. What I'm actually going to do here is put these two pieces together, and then I know that my punched holes will line up on both sides. And I probably haven't just thought that I also needed to measure to make sure that this, oh, it just covers. Right, so let's add the ribbon here, because then it's easier to do once your bags are flat. So I'm going to go with 8 inches, and I measure my handles on things like this because I want them to be the same. I want them to be the same size. So tie a knot in one end, push it as close as you can to the end because you still want to try and keep as much of the ribbon for the handle as you can. So I have to do a double knot because my hole's quite big. And then feed it through one piece and then back through this one, and then tie your knot on this end. I mean, to be fair, if dependent on what you're putting in it, you don't necessarily need to do a knot. You can always put your ribbon on the inside and make sure you've got strong adhesive holding it in place, because to be fair, looking at this now, my knots are actually falling through the holes anyway, so probably wasn't the best idea. But anyway, so I'm going to use some of my Seal Plus because it's stronger and run it down the whole length of the top section there. Pull my handle to the point where I know it's going to sit. I'm going to turn my knots into the centre, tuck them up because, as I said, I know that this is very close to the edge, and press down to hold that one in place. And so you have one handle done. Repeat for the other side. I'm actually only going to do one knot on this one. Feed it through, feed it through, add a knot, and then pull that out. Right, add my adhesive again all the way along. Hold them in there and tuck that over the top. Okay, so my handles are now in place. So I want to make the bottom of my bag up, so I'm adding adhesive onto those tabs on that one. Fold that one up. And then this one will actually now just sit on the outside of the bag like so. Okay, so it sort of hugs it, if you like. So again, we want adhesive on the bottom here. And I'm going to do the bottom first, just because otherwise you get too many pieces and it all gets a bit sticky. So that goes up and fastens to the bottom there. And then your sides here, I like to add adhesive to the inner edge and the outer edge just to hold it all in place. Okay, and then you can just bring this round, just ensure that your edges at the top of your bag are level. And that one there, and then this one will go on like so. And that, albeit wonky with the stripes, is actually ideal. And that's that part. So all we need to do now is our sentiment. And this is where I have something very exciting to show you. Embossing Buddy, normally I tell you to get from somewhere different because we don't sell them. However, now we actually do. So I'm going to keep you in suspense just a moment longer, because I'm going to go back into my Charming Sentiments. Is that it? Yeah, there's my good luck, which I'm going to stamp with my Versamark just there. Gold embossing powder from the metallics. But now, are you exciting and ready? Look what I have here. So this is my Embossing Additions toolkit. So I have this gorgeous tray with a little screw lid on the end there. So gold embossing powder over my sentiment. Oh, I can't pick my card up. What shall I do? I have some gorgeous tweezers here that I can pick my card up and shake the dust off. Oh no, I have a little bit on the edge here. I need to brush that off. I'm going to use my brush here and brush the excess off. Now I'm going to put that down, shake my embossing powder all into the bottom. Oh my goodness, that's my dog food. Bear with me just 1 second. You leave it there. Thank you. And then I'm going to screw the lid off over my powder, empty the lid, empty the tray, give it a little tap, and look, no mess. How amazing is that? So this is our Embossing Edition toolkit. I'm sure you will have seen them on other people's vlogs, but you basically get these items. How amazing are they? And then you can just do your heat embossing as you would normally. So, that dog food wasn't meant to come till this afternoon. That's very annoying. That's why I planned to do these this morning. Typical. Anyway, heat emboss your sentiment. But I love that my desk is clean untidy. I don't have any embossing powder making a mess on anything. Oops. And it's just wonderful. And my tray actually just sits behind a lamp that I have there. So it actually sits in the perfect place as well. But yeah, fabulous, fabulous pieces. I love them. Right, where's my good look? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it this one? Oh, crummies. No, it's this one here. Silly, silly. Right, I have my large cut and emboss here, just on hand, because I was using it earlier. So I'm going to whiz this through. And if you bear with me, I will tell you which page the embossing toolkit is on. Let's just have this out of the way. And the toolkit is on page 49 with the Rustic Harvest Suite. So yeah, just there. It is brilliant. I am so pleased that we now have it. Because, as you know, I've made a mess forever with it. And now I don't. And it's brilliant. And I don't like mess anyway, so that's good for me. Okay, a couple of mini dimensionals just on the back of here. And I didn't add any embellishments or anything because I just wanted a simple bag, which I think I've got, even with my mistakes. It wouldn't be me if I didn't make mistakes. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again very soon.